We have talked about the FPFCT scale, how to level up and get a better bond with your budgie. I'll keep a link in the description so you can check that video after finishing this one. However, let's talk about 7 common mistakes beginners do when starting the taming process. Especially if your budgie is still afraid of you, which will really slow down your taming process. First mistake, sudden noise. You see, when you are interacting with your budgie, you really don't want anything to frighten your bird. Make sure to put your phone on silent so it doesn't suddenly ring and freaks out your bird. Or, if you are next to a street, you might want to close the windows so if a car driving by decided to honk and your budgie is just stepping on your finger, this will surely scare your parakeet. If you remember in the video where we talked about mistakes you do with your bird, screaming at your parrot is one of the mistakes and will cost you to lose the trust you've built with your parrot, so make sure to avoid these sudden noises. And I really recommend you to watch that video as well, to avoid making any mistakes with your bird. I'll leave a link for that video as well in the description. The second common mistake I see a lot is having other pets, especially if you have untamed budgies next to the one you are trying to tame. Budgies are really smart birds, as well as social ones. So if you are trying to teach your bird a trick, to talk, or even as simple as to step on your finger, with budgies around, your bird will not concentrate on you. Rather, he might be trying to communicate with the other birds, if not even flying to them. The best way to tame your budgie is a one-on-one session where no other pets around, from other budgies to dogs or cats, because a dog or a cat, other than the fact that they are danger to your bird, it will be hard on your budgie to feel safe with them around. Third mistake is sudden movement. If you move in a hurry or all at a sudden, this will trigger the flight response in your bird. As when someone tries to scare you and your heart starts beating fast, because the fight or flight response has been triggered. If you are just starting to interact with your bird, even slight movement might set your bird off. Also, if you have kids in the house, they might come running, which will surely freak your bird out. Your other hand that is not interacting with your bird, keep it away from your bird or keep it still. Or even the thumb of your hand that your bird is eating from or standing on could be a real distraction or scary if you move your thumb. Which brings us to the fourth mistake, distractions. You need to keep your bird attention, and for that you need to eliminate any distractions, especially if you are trying to teach your bird to talk or to make a trick on command. If the TV is on, or maybe you have music on, or if you are living in the 90s and you have the radio on, you need to turn them off and keep all your bird's attention on you. If you have your washing machine turned on, maybe it's best to start the training process after it is finished. Anything that makes constant noise is a potential distraction to your bird. The fifth mistake is not picking the right treat to give your parakeet. I see a lot of people encouraging others to train their parakeet with millet, as it is one of common known treats for budgies. While it is true, and it might work most of the times, but remember, not all parakeets are the same, and what works on one bird might not work on other birds. You should be familiar with your budgie, what he likes and what he prefers or favors, so you can give him the best treat in the practice session. Next mistake is not picking the right time to train your bird. If your bird is laying eggs, obviously it is not the right time to start bonding with her. Or maybe your bird is molting. It is also very irritating at this time to your bird. But you should also try to find the best time during the day to tame your bird. I already mentioned it in the video on how to tame your bird. I knew when to approach them with food, when I know it is their eating time. You need to find the best time when your budgie is most relaxed. It will ease the taming process, and it will actually help you not to clip your bird's wings. I have already mentioned in my video about if you should clip or not clip your bird's wings. That one of the reasons people clip the wings so they can tame their budgie. However, if you pick the right time, you don't even need to clip their wings. And finally, patience. Patience is key. Think about your best friend right now. How long did you know him or her for? How long did it take for you to trust your best friend in your deepest secrets? Now imagine if I tell you this lion won't attack you. You might never even trust to come anywhere near the lion even if you see me playing with him, right? Well, can you imagine what it takes for your bear to trust you? I can literally wrap my hand around his whole body and crush him in 1 second. Do you know the amount of trust I need from my bird not to flinch when I wrap my hand around him? Maybe you are frustrated that your bird isn't responding to you or even scared from you, but have you tried to put yourself in his shoes? And if you got your bird from a pet store, you don't even know what this bird has gone through before you got him. Maybe he had some sort of trauma from how he was being treated in the store. Believe me, you need to give each bird the amount of time he needs to trust you. You know you can kill your bird in 1 second if you wanted to. Well, guess what? He knows that too. And that's why you need to be patient. Good luck in the taming process, and hopefully I shed some light on where things might be going wrong for you. And hopefully you will have a pleasant time bonding with your bird. If you have a tip for beginners, please share it in the comments section below. And if I see a helpful tip, I will pin your comment to the top. For more about budgies, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are watching this video from YouTube and hit the bell icon to get notified when the next video is up. Or like the Facebook page if you are watching this video from Facebook.